To be honest with you, I don't know how I feel about you anymore. I guess I should hate you because, you broke my heart and that's on you. But I don't. I don't hate you. But it's not that I like you. I want you to know how I feel right now based on how I felt back then. You were the first guy that I loved. Yes, I had boyfriends and yes, I dated, but you were the first guy that I picture myself having a future with. You were the first guy that made me daydream about having a family with, about you going to work, me going to work, our kids going to school. I imagined an entire world based on the feeling that I had for you. And I thought it was a good thing, a good feeling. Because again, it was the first time that I ever felt that way about someone. And so I tried to save that feeling for as long as I could. But every fairy tale needs an end. And you gave me one. Not a good one, not a happy ending, but you ended it. So yes, I fell for you, and yes, it was love. It was pure love. I couldn't get you out of my mind. I got so excited when we were close by. It was just that pure feeling. And I thought I would never let you know how I felt, but I did. One day, well, not one day, but several times you said that no one could love you besides your mom. That no one could love you and that you felt alone. I would never know if you were joking, if you were just saying that to make your friends laugh or whatever, but it got to me. Because when I heard you say that, I thought, no, there is someone that loves you besides your mom. And that person is standing right in front of you. And rumor had it that you were into a classmate, that you liked a girl, and based on all the things that we did together, I really thought that girl could be me. I really thought that, God gave me the chance to be happy. I really thought that was the case. And so thinking that I was the girl everyone was talking about. Everyone, because you know that even our teachers knew about this. I suddenly decided to confess. There were a lot of reasons why I decided to confess, actually. And the major point was, one, I wanted to let you know that someone does love you, or someone did love you. And second, I needed to hear your response. Again, a lot of things were going on in my life, and even though a part of me felt like I could be the girl everyone was talking about, at the same time, I felt that I wasn't. And that I would never be. So I was 50-50. I didn't know what to do. But at the end of the day, I decided to tell you how I feel so I could hear your rejection. Because the part of me that knew that I wasn't that girl, one, I believed that there was no chance at all that I could be the person you liked. And so I wanted to hear your rejection. Because I thought that if my heart and my soul if my heart, soul, and brain could hear your voice coming from out of you saying thanks but no thanks for your feelings, then I would have been able to move on. And so yeah, I decided to confess, waiting, wanting a rejection. And now I remember that day, and God, it was around the World Cup. We were in the middle of our math class, and our teacher decided to turn on the TV and let us watch the game. I was talking with my best friend, and I told her what I was going to do. She called me crazy. She said, "What the heck are you thinking?" But I told her that I needed to do it. I needed to let you know how I felt. And so she agreed. She let me do it. And so you were with your friends, and I call you and said, hey, I need to tell you something. Can you sit over there and so we can talk? And you did. You sit where I told you to. You waited for me. And there we were. Before being there with you, I knew what I wanted to say. I knew what you would say. I knew what everyone else would say. Like, I had this movie in my mind of how things were going to go. But then when I was there, looking at you, right into your eyes, I went blank. And I never, when people said, "Oh, I'm speechless," I thought that was like an exaggeration of, what actually happened. But no, it happened to me. I was speechless. It felt like I forgot how to speak. I couldn't say a thing. I couldn't say a word. I was looking at you, and I was trying to remember all the different scenarios that I had in my mind about how I would tell you, how I would let you know what was going on. And so I looked at you, and I didn't know what to say. And then I got so nervous that I couldn't breathe. Literally, you know that. I couldn't breathe. And I was trying to breathe and remember how to talk and remember what I wanted to say. And there were so many things going on that you suddenly grabbed me by my shoulder. You looked me in the eyes and you said, "It's okay. Breathe. Tell me what you want to say." That moment, I knew that you knew. I knew that one thing, that one feeling, that one secret that I was trying to hide from you for all those months, they were useless, in vain, because you knew. The way you looked at me is something that I will never forget. It doesn't matter how much I want to forget it. You looked at me like you knew what I was going to say, but you didn't want me to say it, because if I said it, then it would make it real. And then you would have to face that situation. And so there was I, gaining my breath after this realization, remembering what I wanted to say, and feeling the biggest shame in the world. Because again, I thought I was going to tell you something that would, surprise you, but I was the one surprised. So eventually I took a deep breath and I told you, "Oh, do you remember this time when we were paired up to do this project and blah blah blah. Well, since that day, I've had a crush on me. And so after saying the C word, my brain told me, okay, this is the part that he's going to reject you and you are going to be okay. You got that heart. This is the part in which you are going to be okay. You're going to move on and you're going to forget this guy. But then something happened. Something amazing happened. And when I mean amazing, it's not amazing in the good way, it's amazing in the bad way. Just when I was ready to hear you say thank you, but no thanks, you looked at me and you said, you know what? I'm not going to say no. We can try and see what happens. You didn't reject me. You didn't give me the answer that I wanted. You told me something that meant that I actually had a chance. That, oh, I couldn't, probably I wasn't the girl everyone was talking about, but you were going to try. You were going to, I don't know, ask me on a date or something. You were going to try and go up with me. Now that I say it that way, it feels like you were forcing yourself to do it. But that's okay. Yeah. So you told me that, and I couldn't believe it. Because of course I was expecting your rejection, but then you said, okay, yeah, let's do it. And so I don't remember what happened after that. But I was talking with my best friend again, and I told her what happened, and she was just as mind blown as I was. And then she told me, I need to tell you something. She was so serious that I got worried, and I said, what is it? And she told me that the girl that everyone was talking about, the girl that you liked, wasn't me at all. It was one of our classmates. And my heart was shattered. I embarrassed myself. Had one of the worst times of my life. For nothing? I don't know if it was nothing, because I got a lesson from it. But yeah. After that, I waited. I waited and I waited for anything. Any sign of life coming from you. A text, a call, something saying, oh hey, do you want to go to the movies? Or, oh hey, how are you? But you never did that. You did something that it was worse than the rejection that I expected. You gave me hope. You gave me hope. You gave me an illusion. You made me believe that we could be something. And I told you. I would have preferred 100 times the ugly truth than a beautiful lie. And that's what you did. You lied to me. And it hurt when I realized that, yes, again, I went through the worst shame ever for a guy that wasn't man enough and decided to lie instead of, being honest with me. And so after I talked to you about it, you probably forgot. But I told you that I was tired, you know. I was just tired of you. It was clear. After I confessed, it was clear how much you were into this other girl. And you were like, oh, you know, but it's not me. It's not you, it's me. I don't want a relationship right now. And I said, calm down. Okay. When I confessed, I didn't expect to be in a relationship with you. I expected a rejection. I didn't want to be your girlfriend, even though I did want to. I knew I wasn't going to be. But then I told you that I didn't want to force you into anything, that I just confessed because I had to. Because I told you why I confessed. Because you thought no one could love you, and because I needed your rejection to move on. But with your lie, I got stuck again. And I couldn't move on. And that's the thing, and that's what sucks. So it took me a while to get over you. It sucked. It sucked. And the worst part is that I had to look at you every day after that. I had to look at you every day in our classroom, and I had to see how you were trying to win this heartless girl heart. You knew, your friends knew, and even the teachers knew that she wouldn't be yours, per se. She just, I don't want to talk about her, like, honestly. But you knew you were wasting your time because she didn't care about you. But there was someone who did care, and you didn't care about that person. You didn't know how to handle the situation. And time passed. And now I'm here dealing with life. And I don't know what you're doing. I don't know where you are. Knowing you, I guess you're still after that girl. And I'm okay. If you want to waste your time with someone that has made pretty clear that you won't be together, then go ahead. If you want to waste your time with a girl that on purpose hurts you with other guys and then hurts them, then that's not my problem. If you want your heart to be damaged and never be repaired, then go ahead. That's not my problem. I fix my heart on my own. I fix my heart on my own, without you or without help. So, after that, I've thought and I've asked myself, how should I act the next time I see you? What should I do? What should I say? And I still don't know. Because, again, I feel like I should hate you. I feel like I should treat you in such a way that it is obvious that I hate you because of how you broke my heart. It's like I have to be a bitch with you. And I could totally do that. But I don't think I will. because I'm over you. And acting that way will show you that I'm not over you. And I'm telling you this because I'm telling you all of this because I wanted you to know what you did. To see if someday you wake up and you decide to care for a girl that will care about you. So next time we see each other, I won't treat you like a friend, but I will treat you like a classmate, like someone I know but I never actually got close to. If I see you and you see me, I will say hi. If I see you and you don't see me, I won't. It's easy as that. But yeah, that's basically all I wanted to tell you. So I hope you move on with your life, and I'll just move on with mine.